So looking at it a little bit more with the graphing calculator, some of the binomial probability distributions can be lengthy, just trying to put all the data into the calculator. So I showed a video on Excel to make a shortcut, and this will be a little bit easier on a graphing calculator if you like the graphing calculator. So let's look at question 17 from 4.2. So 44% of adults say cashews are their favorite kind of nut. You randomly select 12 adults and ask them to name his or her favorite nut. Find the probability that the number who say cashews are their favorite is A is exactly 3. So that's how this is kind of a yes or no kind of concept. But when we ask an adult, we know there's going to be a 44% chance of them saying that a cashew is their favorite nut. So what I want to do is use lists to kind of do these probabilities. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to turn my calculator on. I'm going to go to stat. I'm going to go to edit, and I'm going to clear out my list 2, and I'm going to clear out my list 1. So list 1, we're going to put our x value, which is just simply 3. So what's the probability that exactly 3 adults say that cashews are their favorite kind of nut? So what I'm going to do is go to L2, go to L2. So I'm going to highlight L2, and I'm actually going to put the binomial distribution formula in up here. So notice how L2 highlighted. So what I'm going to do is go to distribution. It's the second vars, that's the distribution formulas. And we want the binomial distribution formula. So the number of trials, we have 12 adults. The probability is 44%. But notice the x value, I'm actually going to use L1 there. So L1 can be found above the 1. There's a little blue L1 here. So if I clear that off, hit second and hit the 1, it'll put an L1 there. So if I hit enter and paste that and hit enter, it'll give me my probability. If we round to 3 decimal places, we would see this is going to be 0.102. So the probability exactly 3 say that cashews are their favorite nut is around 10.2%. Now, the next one says at least 4. So at least 4 means 4 or more. So we're looking for greater than or equal to 4. So what I want to do now is I'm going to kind of clean up my L1 list, and I'm going to put the numbers that are greater than or equal to 4 in list 1. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got all the numbers 4 or greater in there. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That looks right. And then what I want to do is go back into L2 again, and I'm going to clear this off and come down, come back up. And I'm going to put the formula in again. Second distribution binomial. And also 12.44 and L1 are already all there, so I don't have to change anything. That's where all my data is coming from. So it'll do all the calculations for me. So what I need now, though, is I need a sum of all these probabilities. So to do a sum, what I can do is above stat, there's a list. So if I go to second stat, there's list. Over here to the far right, there's a math. And I'll say you can do a sum of a list. So I want to sum, got that in the wrong spot though. Let me clear that off there. So let's quit that. So second list, math, come down. So hit there. And then if I type in L2, it should add the values in L2. And I'll get then 0.8498 or 0.850. So 0.850 would be my probability of getting 4 or more students or adults who say cashews are their favorite nut. So again, if I go back to stat, go back to my list again, I can clear these all off again and reload it. So the next question says at most two. So at most two means actually you can't go over two, so less than or equal to two. So what I want to figure out what's the probability of 0 adults, 1 adult, 2 adults say that cashews are their favorite nut based on a 44% chance. So in L1, I put 0, 1, and 2 in. And then over here in L2, I can create a formula. So using the binomial formula, notice how nothing's changed there. All that looks good. So my X values are coming from L1. And if I paste that in there, it'll give me the values there. So now if I quit this, I can then go to list and I can do a sum of L2 and it'll add those values up for me. So then I would have then 0.048 or 0.049 would be the probability for less than or equal to 2, so 0.409. So this is a way you can kind of save yourself some time by using your graphic calculator to do some of your calculations for you.